my way. No, that's not it. Dimitrov has a lot to play for. He's one of those guys that has been tipped down to be a future Grand Slam champion. He has come close. Exactly. So time is running fast for him now. He doesn't have a lot of years left. So he wants to win at every given opportunity. So that's why he was able to take care of business against Richard Gasquet. So that's the end of the road for Gasquet. Well, let's move on. Before we go to Zverev, Tsonga as well, to another Frenchman is out. You know, Tsonga is trying to qualify for the ATP World Tour Finals. It wasn't meant to be for him. He lost against another Frenchman, Julien Benneteau. I mean, Julien seems to be the boogeyman for a lot of top tennis players right now. Julien won that particular match 2-6, 7-6, 6-2, and that's the end of the road for Jo-Wilfried Tsonga.
But the thing is, will he get to have a chance? I think because Buster, the fact that Buster had to leave, so he's got a chance. All he had to do is to make it. All he needed to do was to make it into the last 4. No, I'm talking about Juan Martín del Potro. I'm messing up here. So Tsonga right now is the end of the road for him. So no more fighting to qualify for the ATP World Tour Finals.
Okay, so that's it for Tsonga. Let's quickly go to the, you would say, the superstar in the making, Alexander Zverev. He lost surprisingly in the round of 32 yesterday. Zverev and Cecilia, that was a surprising result. Losing against Tommy Haas. Tommy Haas is a good player. I mean, it's been there, it's been around the block for a while now, but this result was the shock of yesterday in Paris. And Haas won 3-6, 6-2, 6-2. And Tommy Haas, you'd say, a lot of people describe him as a journeyman, and so for him to beat Zverev, who's been one of the better players on the ATP Tour this year, it's a massive, massive win for his career. So we'll see how he manages. We'll see how far he can go in this tournament in the rest of the week.
Yeah, maybe Zverev was just thinking ahead of the ATP.
I mean, it's qualified already.
It's qualified already, so as the third best. So that alone is enough motivation for him to want to, like, okay, when he goes up.
Players don't think that way. It's silly. I mean, this guy's a professional. They go into every tournament
planning to win. But when you know you have a bigger one that is coming up and you know you need all the power and strength to really go there, maybe that would just be
I don't agree with you. Okay, so that's it for the NBA. Okay, that's it for tennis now. We're going to the NBA, the National Basketball Association, and there seems to be major issues with the Cleveland Cavaliers after they lost their 4th game in a row. Before we come to them, let's go through some of the other results from the games that played early this morning. We start off with the match between the Houston Rockets and the New York Knicks. James Harden, Cecilia, your guy, scored 31 points. Yeah, the beard, right. Scored 31 points and to lead the Rockets past the New York Knicks 119-79. 119-97, I beg your pardon. It was a very straightforward win for the Houston Rockets. Elsewhere, Blazers and the Jazz. It was the Jazz taking that game 112-103. Rookie Donovan Mitchell scored a career-high 28 points for the Jazz in that victory. That victory actually was secured in overtime. It was a very tough match. Yeah. We also saw the Clippers in action against the Dallas Mavericks. It ended 119-98 in favor of the Clippers. Blake Griffin seems to be having an amazing year so far. Scored 20 points in that game. Austin Rivers as well too was on fire, right?
Definitely scoring 19 points.
Right.
So Williams also came off the bench to chip in 17 points.
Clippers are looking good. They're looking good. Okay, let's move on quickly to the Celtics. Boston versus the Kings, and Celtics took that game 113-86. 6 wins in a row now. Kyrie Irving on fire, 22 points for Boston. He's having a great time in his new team, but same kind of set of the Cavs. Remember, Cecilia, the Cavs are just, this is more than a blip now. When you lose 4 in a row, it's no longer a blip. They lost against the Pacers 124-107. It wasn't even close. So, yeah, LeBron James is doing all the best he can, score 33 points, but it wasn't good enough for him. And the Cavs, surely, they've got issues issues that have to be resolved. I'm talking about the Pacers, Victor Oladipo.
Yeah.
Decent game.
Yeah, for him. I think he's having a sweat time right now since he moved over to Indiana Pacers.
Yeah.
And for them to be able to hold on to beat the Cavs, I think it's a massive win for them. But we know that the Cavs have been really, really slow. LeBron James, 33 points wasn't enough. 33 points, 11 assists, that wasn't enough. Just maybe, I mean, I don't know. Derrick Rose is also there, 19 points. Jeff Green scored 15 points off the bench, but that wasn't enough. But then let's focus on this lad. I mean, he's with the winning team this morning.
Correct.
34 minutes, 23 points, and 2 rebounds and 7 assists. I mean, what a way to actually, you know, help your new team and see how they can take a short at this early play.
Right. I mean, it's early days. I mean, the target for Indiana will be to make the playoffs. So it's very achievable. The East is not the strongest conference, you know, in the NBA. So they've got a chance to do that one. But I think the story is all about the Cavs and their struggles. And it will be very interesting to see how they manage to turn that around. So that's it for the National Basketball Association. We're moving straight to boxing. It's a loaded show today. Boxing last weekend was Anthony Joshua defending his IBF and WBA super title against Carlos Takam. This weekend is going to be all about Deontay Wilder, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. He takes on Bermane Steven, and he's getting ready, Cecilia. He's intensifying preparations. Look at those moves, and shadow boxing is a bit scary. What this guy can do.
I know why nobody wants to fight him, right?
Sorry, what you say?
Now you know no one is coming out, because he's been talking a lot. He's been saying, look, I mean, he's ready, everything and all that, but no one is really ready to come out and box him. But then he's taking on someone he had a fight before, and of course the guy wanted a rematch and all. He didn't finish him up. That was the reason he still got the guts to win another one.
Exactly. So this time around, he said, I'm gonna take this guy out, like, really, like this time around, he's not going to survive 12 rounds. He's basically, you know, promising a knockout. Last time around, he went into the distance, and Deontay Wilder is ready for that one. Now, we're not just done with Deontay Wilder yet. We'll go on a break. When we come back, we will, you know, get to listen to what he has to say about our fight, as well as about Anthony Joshua and his promoters. Stay with us.